What up, it's Warchief, and today we're going to talk about sound design and Serum. Pretty much we're going to talk about modifying presets. I know not everybody makes their own sounds, they use presets, but I'm going to show you some tips and tricks, techniques to modify those presets to make them feel like they're your own instead of going out there and just using a preset and finding out what you really want to make. This video is kind of cool because it gives you a lot of good information if you do not build your sounds from the initial preset patch. I know a lot of people do that and they are awesome. I do that sometimes, but I've been getting more into just modifying presets because I can find myself finding the sound I really want to make when I modify the presets. But sometimes I go in there and I don't know what I'm making and I just make something cool. So that's cool too. So let's get right into the video. Make sure to like, comment down below, and subscribe and ring the bell if you want to get up-to-date videos. So yep. Alright, we're in Bitwig. We have a lot of serums opened. Well, not opened, but a lot of serums in this little drop group right here. So the orange is the preset I just picked, and then the green is what I did to. I'm pretty much modified it or made it my own. So I'll play the orange ones and then I'll play the green ones after, so you can see the difference in the sound. And we are going to build our own because I'm going to show you what you could change or what you I guess should change. It's up to you what you want to change in the preset, but these are just easier. I guess it's like a guide. This is like, you know, like you watch video games and you watch video game guides. This is pretty much a guide. So let's go. All right, the first one is just like a growl. It's just called growl. Nothing too special. This is the one I modified. It's more intense. It went from this to this. Way better. That I think it's way better. I pretty much beefed up the sound. This one, it was like a pluck. I turned it into like, have you ever, like when you play a video game and it says press start and you press start and it has this little eerie noise like that's pretty much what I made right here. That it sounds cool. You can put that in a video game, anything, like when you select something. Sounds really cool. And then the next one is it was supposed to be like a synth or a lead, and I turned it into like an alarm, like a sci-fi alarm. So it went from this, like just to this. And you can tell that these are way different. It's just night and day with these, and it's pretty awesome. And we're going to do it together right now. So I have a preset right here. Well, we're going to find a preset. So let's go find a preset. Let's go find like a drop, like growl preset. I have a lot of somatics preset. I have a bunch of presets, like a bunch. I like that one. That one sounds pretty cool. And then we are going to duplicate this, and we are going to modify this one right here. Turn it to green and mute that. Okay, I'm going to start with the A oscillator. I'm going to change the wave table. I usually go with Outbreak or Outbreak or Virus from Cymatics. They have really good wave tables. I usually just pick a random one, and I don't like this view. If you want this the other view, you just click on it and you'll get like the whole waveform. I like that view, and we'll mess with the wave table position. Don't like that sound. Gives it a little bit more raspiness. And right here, the FM from B, it's getting the information from B and going to A. I don't want that. I want this to be bend plus. And I want this turned down. You can see they're using the LFO 1 right here onto the level of the oscillator A. Turn that down. And then I will down pitch this. I like it. It sounds a little bit more deeper. Sounds cool. I really like that. Actually, I want to change this bend to bend plus minus. It gives it a little bit more fuzz sounding. Fuzz. I don't know how to explain that. And I'm liking the sound so far. And after I deal with the A oscillator, I'll be like, yeah, that sounds pretty good, pretty good. I'll go to B and I'll mess with the B, the wavetable position. I'll turn it up. You can see that they're using the LFO 1 onto the wavetable position, and when it hits it, it goes all the way over and back. But I don't want to do that. I don't like this wavetable either. So we are going to go to virus. We're going to go to growls. There is a pretty, no, let's do FM. We're going to go to FM and we're going to use boxes. I use this one a lot, not gonna lie. And you can see that the level is turned on. Let's turn it up. Tell that it's going to keep going, so we're going to turn this down right here. We're going to make the MIDI shorter. And you can tell right now we're getting a completely different sound. It sounds pretty cool, actually. I really like it. And I'm going to change this to an actual Flanger Plus. I like the more robotic, alien sounding stuff, and I use a lot of Flanger Plus and Flanger Minus for that. I don't use too many comb filters. I know like Virtual Riot and people like that use that. And we're going to put the cutoff at about 500 if we can. 480 is fine. And it's really high. Turn this down by 1 octave. And oh no, let's turn that up. I really like that. That's sounding good already. And we are going to turn this off. We don't need that. So we can leave on. So pretty much all you did was change oscillator A and B. We already got a completely different sound. Let's listen to it. It's completely different. It doesn't even sound like the original. And then we'll go into the effects. The effects, I like to do these effects a certain way. Usually I will turn off what I don't want. So I don't want distortion. Compressor is fine. Filter, don't want that. I will add another flanger. Turn the mix to half. And you can see it's actually using the LFO right here, 1 on the cutoff. I want to turn that down. And then I'll go to dimension expander. Do I want that? I'll think about it. Yeah, I like that. Like the dimension expander. I'll go to the delay. I really like the link. If you turn on link, it'll make it more robotic sounding, and we'll turn up the left to right to like 15, 16. It gives it more robotic sounds. I'm really into the robotic sounds. This right here, the EQ, I do not agree with this. I don't like how they cut off all the low end. It goes back and forth. It's like, so it makes that little wow. Let's just turn this off because I don't really want the wow sounds. That sounds good right there. We'll turn this up. We'll turn the mid. We'll boost the mids a little, about 400, 300. Give it a little bit more gain. Put the Q down. We're getting rid of some of the high end. That's okay. It sounds pretty good without the high end right there. And that EQ sounds good. And then the phaser. I don't really care too much about the phaser. I will actually turn the depth, let's turn the feedback off, the frequency. Sounds pretty good right there. What about a flanger? If we had a flanger, we'll turn the feedback up, phase up, depth down, rate down. And we're getting pretty high squeaky sounding preset right now. And you could probably use this in a song. Like you could probably, like when the drop hits, it'll be like this. Sounds pretty good. We'll go to A, or oscillators right here, and we will actually mess with the LFO filter. And it sounds cool. So that's pretty much how you modify sounds. I had this sound. It's a really growly sounding growl, and I turned it into like a high pitchy squeak sound. I like it. I just like alien and like space stuff, so, and robotic stuff, and that's what it sounds like. It sounds like robotic. But you could totally just change like the flanger and mess with this. You could, it gives it all different sounds all together. Mess with, you can put a comb filter, turn down the cutoff, turn up the LFO. See, it's endless. So you should just make what you want to make. Make it your own. pretty much get a preset pack. You could make so many songs with just one preset pack. If you don't understand sound design or don't know, you could do it with just one preset pack. That's the problem. People buy a bunch of presets, bunch of samples, and they just get lost in that, oh, I need this sample. You can make it your own. You can do it. This was halfway done for me, so that's what I did. I just created it, and it was awesome. So I think you should get out there and create something awesome. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked the video, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe. That I appreciate that. And just remember, make it your own, and make your own, modify your own sounds. Even like if you already do sound design and you know everything about Serum and you're making these crazy sounds, you probably already do. You probably have a track and you made a sound and then you just modify it to change up the sound and you're putting it in your song. Thanks for watching the video. Hit the bell to get updates on new videos, and I will catch you guys later. Thank you so much.